up, YouTube? It's your boy, Iceman Guru, aka Dr. J, back at you with another installment on the High Frequency Only channel, man. So let's jump right into it. So today's video is about purpose, man. A lot of times when some of these topics for the videos be planned, some of them, being impromptu. They actually happen the day of that I decide to record the video because life happens, which is a great thing because it's so many things on a daily basis that teaches you life lessons, man. And I learned so much just from the experience of living. And a lot of times that's how we come to understand what our purpose is. Now, a lot of people, don't understand their purpose or come to their purpose until a later age. Some realize it early on, but I think very few. So a lot of people that will be tuning into this video probably don't even understand or know what their purpose is, and a lot of people will also say that, your purpose is, God derived or God driven. That's a whole nother conversation. But I will say this, though. I believe that your purpose is what you actually make it. Okay? Because let's be honest, like those females who decide to strip, now, did they make an intentional decision to strip? Yes. Now, whether or not they believe that's their purpose or not is a whole nother conversation. So, but I think your purpose is derived from your passion. It comes from what it is that you're great at. And a lot of people will say that, the gift that comes from God, like I said, that's a whole nother conversation. And we can have that conversation. That is not the focus on this video. Okay. But I will also say this. Our purpose, we have to make the distinction. Okay. There's something called a social purpose and a biological purpose. Okay. We have to separate the two. I think a lot of times we just lump them both and say purpose. Okay. So our biological purpose is women were created, or women are the only creature that can actually have babies. Okay. So their biological purpose is to make sure the earth is populated, while men also have a responsibility of helping to make sure the earth is populated, which is the reason why we can have babies up until we die. Okay. So a lot of time we like to generalize our roles. So women actually are to make sure that the kids are good, education wise at a young age. They are supposed to make sure that the emotional component is there, and they're supposed to nurture. Okay. There's their biological purpose. Men's biological purpose is to provide, protect, provide safety. Okay. Now, those biological purposes have changed, right, throughout the years, based on our evolution throughout the time. Okay. But we still have a biological purpose. Now, we can debate some of it, but I think most of us will agree that women are the only ones that can have children, and men are supposed to be able to protect that woman when she's having children, which is the reason why a man is stronger. Okay, I think we can agree with that. All right. Now, when we talk about social purpose, we're talking about the purpose that a lot of us think about. Okay, those that go into preach, teach, any other field that we feel like we are called to do. Okay, that's our social purpose. Okay, now, but that purpose, we have to put our all in it, because really your purpose should be something that you would do for free. No one will have to pay you for it. Okay, something that you love to do, that's your purpose. Me getting on this microphone and speaking to your guy, this is my purpose. My purpose is to educate. My purpose is to deliver information. All right. That is my purpose. So you have to find your purpose based off what it is that you love to do. That you do without anybody telling you that you have to do it. It's just instinctual. It's just what you want to do. Okay? So, biological purpose, social purpose. We got to understand the distinction between the two, because we have gotten out of alignment, because now we see a lot of women that say, hey, I don't want to have kids. Or if I do want to have kids, hey, I'm pushing it. I have them in my 30s. Out of alignment. There's a reason why women had kids between 16 to 25. That's the reason. Because they're the most healthy. Now, they may not be emotionally and mentally as stable as someone would be, but they were protected. They were protected by their family. They were protected by who they choose to mate with. So, we have to be on our purpose. Our purpose drives us. Our purpose gives us something to live for. But we also have to understand that when it comes to a male purpose and a woman's purpose, they're different. And like I said, a lot of it based off the biological ramifications and the social ramifications. We're distinct in both of those ways, biologically and socially. Men and women are. We're distinct. But when you have crosshairs, when you have very feminine men and very masculine women, that is why we're seeing a lot of issues going on. Women shouldn't be looking to have a career and that drive them for their whole entire life. Men shouldn't just be focused on getting money and getting vagina, and that's all they worried about. They have to also be able to protect and provide. That provision. So we got to get back in line. But this comes with dialogue. This comes with mentorship. Right? So we got to be able to have these conversations, man. What is your purpose? What drives you? What propels you besides your kids to get up every morning? See, a lot of us has become so hopeless because we're working dead-end jobs that we really don't like. We're doing it to pay the bills instead of being in our purpose. So we get distraught. We get depressed. We use drugs. We use sex as a form of escape, which create even more problems. So we must be in tune with our purpose. We must be in tune with nature. We must be in tune with our biological role, our biological purpose, and our social purpose. All right? Hey, that's today's video, man. Hope you gleaned something from that, man. Make sure you check out LevelLifeCreate.com for the merch. Make sure if you haven't got that first book, The Living Testament, Trading Dollars for Change, you get it at JacobIsom.com. All right. As always, I'm you, you are me. Love always, love eternal. And we out this time. Peace.